welcome to 10 You Out Boxing, and we're doing a Wilder 3 press conference reaction. So they've just had the press conference, Wilder Fury 3. I don't know what to make of it. It was a bit of a shambles, really. Tyson came out his usual confident self, and Wilder's come out wearing headphones. Now, I did think, how would Wilder approach this, because of all the stuff he's been saying in the past in the media about cheating and about his own trainer cheating and about Tyson Fury putting egg weights in his gloves or horseshoes or whatever it was. All of these accusations against Fury, and today's the day he's got to answer for it. Well, guess what? He's not going to answer for it, because he's wearing a set of headphones, listening to probably some beautiful classical music, and really refusing to join in with the press conference, refusing to say anything, refusing to talk, and basically just sitting there listening to music. Like I said, probably something classical, but we don't know. But so Tyson's come out and said basically what he said all along, that Wilder isn't good enough to beat him, and that he's going to basically steamroll through Wilder this time. I think he said like a truck or something, a six-wheeler, eight-wheeler, whatever it was, I don't know, American term, big up the Americans, but he's going to go through him like some sort of sledgehammer and just take him completely out. I don't know if the fight's going to be like that, but judging by the press conference, I'll say Tyson Fury definitely won this, and I think it's the only press conference we're going to have before the fight, so it's quite interesting. Wilder opted to just stay silent and sit there and let Malik Scott do all the talking. There was a bit of an altercation there between Malik Scott and Tyson Fury when Malik brought up the fact that he sparred Tyson and he bust his eardrum, and that's Tyson busting Malik's eardrum. And they got into a little altercation, but Tyson reminded him that he brought it up first, and that kind of got squashed quite quickly. Tyson saying he didn't mean no disrespect to Malik Scott, but he's just saying it how it is. I think really Wilder didn't have much choice. He played it perfectly, really. I can't think of anything better to do if you run your mouth off and come out with so many accusations and stories. To put on a pair of headphones and put it down to, I'm not going to get involved in this. I'm just going to be concentrating my mind on the fight, which is, I'm presuming that's what he was doing. That's the only way he could have gone, really. He couldn't have answered questions about these accusations, because there were so many stories that came out from Wilder. There was so much talk. So I don't think it's really done Wilder any favours. Tyson won the press conference, if you can win a press conference, that is. He looked very relaxed, just like he did in the last fight. Wilder looked quite tense, obviously trying to distract himself from what was going on by listening to music. And I don't think really that done him any favours, but it's probably the best thing he could have done, considering, what could he say? He'd be there all day answering questions about what he said this and he said that, and why did he say this, where's his proof, etc, etc. So I think it would have been very difficult for Wilder if he didn't have those headphones on and he was actually going to talk. So he probably done the best thing he could have done, but obviously it's a bit poor for the fans. I was looking forward to hearing an explanation from Wilder about a few of the accusations he threw out. Would have been interesting to hear and see him justify it live, but of course he didn't. Probably been advised not to. So there we have it. Wilder 3 press conference, pretty dull really. Not a lot going on. No crowd there, just press. And they had a stare down which lasted at least 10 minutes, which took up really the questions from the press at the end. Shame really, because like I said, even if Wilder didn't want to speak, it would have been nice to have heard Fury get questioned by the press. But there we have it, Wilder Fury 3. Looking forward to the fight. Not sure what's going to happen, but yeah, it was pretty dull. But there we go. That's the way it is, and that's the way it goes sometimes. So let's just hope the fight's a bit more exciting in the press conference. Anyway, guys, thanks for listening. Thumbs up, like and subscribe. See you next time.